I'm the lifestyle editor at Impakter. We're a platform dedicated to informing and empowering the public to live a sustainable lifestyle. So today I'm joined by Martin Sieland. He's the founder of German organic pet food company Terra-Pura. Welcome, Martin.
Hi. Hi, Clara. How are you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and about Terra-Pura and what the inspiration was behind starting your own organic pet food company?
Yes, my partner and I, we took over this existing company just this year in February 2021. And the company has been founded already 13 years ago by a pet healer, by a pet homeopath. And she owned dogs with sensitive digestion and allergies. And basically, she started cooking for her own dogs, the food. And when she found out that her food was beneficial for the health of her dogs, she started this business and created organic pet food supporting animals' health. And we as new business owners believe that this sustainable and healthy pet food brand has to be spread more in Germany and in Europe. And this is for three simple reasons. Firstly, we need to stop feeding our pets with cheap pet food, which is made out of slaughterhouse waste, byproducts, and unhealthy additives. This is an abuse to our pets. And secondly, I think we need to improve the understanding of what our pets eat to change their life and to change their body's health. Healthy food means healthy pets. And thirdly, with organic pet food, we support the organic market, which is still underdeveloped in Germany and Europe. And we need much more farmers and companies switching to organic and sustainable, because the guidelines of organic EU label and Bioland, what we use, for example, are one way of creating a healthier and more sustainable world.
Amazing. Did you know anything prior to you meeting this woman who owned the Homeopathic Center for Animals? Did you know anything about pet health? Did you yourself, what's your background?
My background is basically hospitality. I worked in hospitality for a long time, so I'm used to good food. I'm used to sourcing good food. And my partner and I, we had as well an insect farm before buying this pet food business. Mm-hmm. So we were aware of what is sustainable food, how to source sustainable food, how to have different kinds of food in the food cycle. Yes.
Okay, incredible. What did you do with the insect business? What was that about? I'm so curious.
No problem. Yes. I stayed and lived in Thailand for the last 5 years before coming to Germany. And we set up there a cricket farm. And we were sourcing and trying to find out what are the best ways to feed crickets to make a high protein cricket food or feed for human consumption.
Right. Yeah, that's a very interesting kind of development right now, looking at insects as a source of protein.
Yes, it's an important part, and we continue working on this. So we are planning in Q1 2022 to produce a insect dry food for pets and then wet food for pets.
Okay, amazing. So what is in the dog food and the pet food that you have right now? What goes into a healthy meal for animals?
Well, we take care that we only produce under EU organic standards and the Bioland standard. That means that all raw materials we source, from meat to vegetables to herbs and fruits, everything is sourced under EU organic or Bioland organic label.
And can you explain what this means, the Bioland organic label?
The Bioland organic label, there are, in Germany, you can find, I think, up to 6 or 7 different organic standards. There are different ones, like, for example, Demeter is another label, or Naturkreis, Naturkreis, it is called, Natural Circle. And these are different labels which have been developed during the development of organic labeling in the past 20, 30, 40 years. And each label is has a different standpoint, and maybe you can say is a little bit more strict in laying out the existing EU organic standards. So to say, like, for example, Bioland is more focusing on a healthy and sustainable soil, on preventing the future or protecting the future of animals and human beings, whereby Demeter, for example, is looking as well into the work condition, the professional work conditional and the work environment of the companies they work with.
Okay. So when you're looking at building out a supply chain and making sure that that's sustainable, I'm always curious as to where would you begin? Like sustainable production, it always seems to be a system of moving parts. So how did you yourself get started with building that out?
Firstly, it's important that that each company, or that we as a company, we source regionally. That's the first approach. We always try to operate. Then a second thing is that we try to combine purchases with other buyers. So we speak to other companies, other organic pet food companies, and we try to buy together to increase the quantities we buy and get as well a better leverage on the price. Then we try as well with these other companies to use logistics together and keep the shipment ways as short as possible. And with these bulk purchases, whenever possible, we prefer as well to rather store in warehouses than doing separate purchases, just to make sure that we can decrease the logistics as much as possible.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So with the adoption of the UN 2030 agenda and the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, sustainability is a guiding principle for businesses everywhere. So a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon, but as we've seen, it is a learning process. It's something that needs to be refined. So what are some of the key learnings from your own path to sustainability?
I think first and foremost, radical change and improvement. Sustainability is not a new marketing slogan to paint all products and sell these all in a new fashioned way. We need truth and honesty to become the SDGs reality in 2030. And this means, especially for many companies, governments, and public entities, a radical change they need to adopt with. So I do not see this sustainability change already realized. It's still a work in process, and I see ourselves still at the beginning. For our company, future challenges we see, for example, in sustainable packing. Question is, will there be, for example, enough diversity with real compostable and degradable packaging materials? Will these materials meet customers' expectations as well? Because they need to be easy to carry, they need to be safe and secure, prevent smell and odor, and they need to be easy to dispose. And when they are disposed, people need to be convinced that they are really disposable. It's not just written on the packing, oh, you can dispose, but are they really degradable? Are they organic? So there I still see a lot of development. And for us as well, in regards of the sustainable sourcing and the organic sourcing, we need to have the guarantee that there is enough supply in sustainable and organic raw materials. We still face nowadays difficulties of a constant and price stable supply of organic raw materials. And here I really see politics need to make sure that we switch from subsidizing industrial mass farming and mass farm animal production towards an ecological, organic, and sustainable farm and farm animal production. We need to stop industrialization of food and animal farm production.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So what's in store for you for the next 5 years? Where would you like to see Terra-Pura going?
Well, definitely we want to grow and we want to enter new markets. We want to increase sales, obviously, and make Terra-Pura and the organic pet food movement develop further in Germany.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Martin, it was a pleasure speaking to you. Yeah, you can find Terra-Pura on eco.impakter.com, along with other sustainable and organic pet products. Thank you so much, Martin.
Thank you so much, Clara, and looking forward to working with you, and all the best for Impakter.